Justin is singing, "I'm stuck in a relationship and it isn't you. My relationship is easy. Is it late for you to trust? I just want to cry. Why don't I? Why don't I leave? Why do I stay? Why can't I? Why can't I hold you?" If I was Hailey Bieber, I would be crying, like celebrating my birthday, and then he's singing this on live for everyone to hear.
And I feel stupid. My bones are not the races. Am I cold enough to race inside? And I'm stuck up in a relationship.
Here's the thing, this whole situation feels like deja vu wrapped in chaos. Every time Justin Bieber touches a live stream, the internet ends up arguing about Selena Gomez, dragging Hailey Bieber, and trying to decode whatever emotional spiral he's broadcasting to millions. And this latest moment, it's the messiest one yet. Justin went live singing lyrics that sounded heartbreak-coded, heartbreak-specific, and heartbreak-aimed at someone who definitely wasn't his wife. And because the universe has a sense of humor, all of this happened on the night before Hailey's birthday. A day that should have been about her ended up turning into another worldwide conversation about Selena. Honestly, at this point, it feels like Justin is either oblivious to the impact of his actions or fully aware and just doesn't care anymore. What made the livestream so explosive wasn't just the timing, it was the content. Justin didn't hop on to chat with fans or share a funny moment. No, he chose to perform a long, wandering, 10-minute emotional song that sounded like a diary entry he forgot to password lock. The lyrics hit hard enough to spark a million TikTok edits featuring throwback Jelena photos. He sang about feeling stupid, suffering, being stuck in the wrong relationship, wanting to cry, wanting out, wanting something that felt unfinished. You don't need to be a pop culture analyst to see why the internet ran with it. These weren't casual lines. These were ripped from the soul confessions that fit a very specific narrative Justin has spent a decade trying and failing to escape. And here's where it gets even worse. Justin's livestream wasn't happening during some random downtime. This was the night before Hailey's birthday. She was turning 29, dressed beautifully, surrounded by friends, and celebrating a milestone she actually cared about. Meanwhile, Justin didn't show up to the party. He didn't post anything about her. He didn't appear beside her. What he did do was sit in a warehouse and sing breakup lyrics to millions of strangers.
Specifically, he sings, I'm into you, all those things. You hear Selena, and then he sings, it keeps changing. Then Selena, while crying while singing, because he's literally crying in this video.
I'm into you. All those things. We keep changing. We keep changing.
And whether he meant it that way or not, everyone saw it as a direct slap in the face to his wife. Hailey has been dealing with years of fan wars, accusations, comparisons, and nonstop harassment. And the one person who could protect her from that keeps giving the world new reasons to attack her. People who watched the stream noticed every tiny detail, because they always do. Justin singing with his eyes closed, Justin sighing between lines, Justin glancing down and subconsciously touching the infamous daisy tattoo, the one fans insist is a nod to Selena. The moment his fingers brushed it, the chat exploded. Clips flew across TikTok within minutes. Edits paired his improvisation with old Selena interviews. And in the corner of one clip, Hailey could be seen sitting off to the side looking uncomfortable, watching him spiral into live stream poetry about heartbreak. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was small but painful. The kind of moment that tells you everything without saying a single word. People always argue about whether Justin really treats Hailey the way a partner should. And the more you look, the more you see why that debate never ends. There are the red carpet moments where Hailey steps out of the car glowing and camera ready, while Justin rolls up in sweatpants looking like he sprinted from a laundry basket. There are the times he walks inside events without waiting for her, leaving her to pose alone while paparazzi yell questions. There are the live streams where he gives long speeches about loyalty, masculinity, faith, respect, and then does the exact opposite hours later.
He literally went to the cross,
was lashed, whipped, made fun of. Then he took, and then he rose on the third day, defeating death, hell.
He loves to talk about being a better man. He just rarely shows it when it counts. The irony is brutal. On one live stream, Justin said thinking about another woman is basically emotional cheating. But on this birthday eve performance, he sang lyrics people instantly tied to Selena. Whether that was intentional or just another poorly timed creative outburst doesn't even matter anymore. The perception is the damage, and perception is the thing Justin has been refusing to control since he was 14. Everyone online is weighing in because this isn't just drama, it's a pattern. Justin has admitted he struggles with mental health, trauma from childhood stardom, pressure, fame, addiction, and public breakdowns. He has every reason to be emotional, fragile, messy, but the problem isn't the emotion, it's where he directs it. Instead of handling it privately, with his wife, in therapy, or offline, he keeps choosing live streams. And every time he does, it's Hailey who ends up getting roasted, mocked, dragged, memed, and humiliated by millions. And let's talk about the Selena angle for a second. Selena moved on. She built a career, a brand, a life, and a relationship with Benny Blanco. But Justin keeps handing the internet reasons to resurrect a love story that ended more than 10 years ago. Hailey has begged him to stop feeding the beast, to stop giving people ammo, to stop opening doors that should have stayed closed years ago. But then he logs into Instagram on her birthday week and sings about being stuck in the wrong relationship. It's either self-sabotage or emotional carelessness. And neither is good. Even the warehouse setting added fuel to the fire. Justin has been doing weekly lives there, talking about masculinity, growth, Christianity, identity. He's tried to reinvent himself as a reflective adult. Hailey even appears sometimes, but this live stream, this one felt like a glitch in the rebrand. He wasn't centered or grounded. He was spiraling in real time, improvising heartache while hundreds of thousands watched. And somewhere in that building was his wife, the one he didn't publicly acknowledge all day. Then you consider the symbolic details. The daisy tattoo, rumored to represent Selena. The whispered name people swear they heard. The fact that the lyrics echoed his early teen romance heartbreaks more than anything he's ever written about Hailey. The fact that his team didn't shut the live stream down. The fact that Hailey's birthday photos showed no sign of him. The fact that Selena didn't ask for any of this yet keeps getting pulled back into the triangle. And here's what really seals the whole disaster. Justin knows better. This isn't some newly famous kid figuring out fame. This is a man who grew up under a microscope, who had PR teams, brand managers, mentors, therapists, pastors, managers, and global scrutiny. He knows the internet, he knows how his words get twisted, he knows how narratives snowball. He knows Hailey gets attacked for everything he does. He knows Selena's name is the internet's favorite spark, and he still chose to go live and sing heartbreak lyrics on his wife's birthday. At some point, this stops being accidental and starts being a pattern of publicly embarrassing the person he claims to love, a pattern of reopening emotional wounds the world is obsessed with, a pattern of letting feelings leak out in front of millions rather than communicating them privately, a pattern of chaos that follows him everywhere and always hits Hailey the hardest. So now the question becomes the same one everyone's asking. What does Justin actually want? If he wants peace, this isn't the way. If he wants stability, this isn't the way. If he wants to protect Hailey, this definitely isn't the way. And if he wants to close the chapter on Selena, singing decade-old heartbreak lyrics on a public live stream is the last thing that will ever accomplish that. The truth is, we may never know whether he meant to reference Selena, whether the lyrics were old, whether he was having a breakdown, or whether he genuinely forgot what day it was. But intention doesn't matter anymore. Impact does. And right now, the impact is that Hailey Bieber, once again, became the internet's punching bag because of something Justin did, not something she did. And it all circles back to the same final thought. Justin Bieber has been famous long enough to understand the power of a live stream. He knows the weight of his words, he knows the history, he knows the symbolism, he knows the consequences. So why keep doing things that humiliate his wife and resurrect a storyline he claims he's healed from? That's the real mystery, and maybe the real heartbreak. What's your take?